Hi, future and current middle level teachers. Welcome to Module 3 of MLED 473. In this week, we'll be reading out of Teaching in the Middle School. We'll be reading Chapter 3, which is on guiding young adolescents, teachers, and counselors, and what they can do. And then also in our Classroom Instruction That Works text, we'll be going back to Chapter 1 and reading Setting Objectives and Providing Feedback. I have set up the discussion synthesis questions for your second synthesis, and they are in this week's D2L content area. So please download them so you can use them as you go through your readings this week and then also next week. I would like for you to continue the good chat room discussion that I've seen, and we will be keeping the same groups throughout the semester. I would like for you to set up times to meet weekly to discuss the pertinent details and then the guiding questions that I've provided for you. I would like for you to make certain that you address the guiding questions, but write it as a narrative. So don't just, obviously it is good practice to have the questions there and then type underneath of them, but then you will get rid of the questions themselves. So you may have to do some modification of what you've written to make certain that the narrative does include the pertinent parts of the question itself. Also, you may want to use colors to highlight the contributions of each person and then go ahead and do your synthesis. And if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and share your document with me from the beginning, so that way I've got access to it from the beginning. That would be very helpful to me rather than the day that it's due. Also, concerning our class wiki, remember you're my pioneers, and I am looking forward to developing something that will allow you to have a place where all of the resources that we talk about this semester can be accessed by you, especially since D2L, although you'll have access to D2L, you won't have access to this course, I believe 3 weeks after the course ends. So I have made a survey, and so if you go up to the survey tab here, and I just wanted some input as far as what type of template we should use to make our class wiki, because actually it's time to go ahead and get started putting in the information. And I know you're probably saying, well, I need some guidelines, etc. It's going to be fairly just, we're going to learn as we do it. So we're all going to be learning together. And that's why I wanted to use the Google Sites, because of the templates that were available there. But from our Teaching in the Middle School book chapter, we've gone through chapters 1 and 2, and then also we'll be working with chapter 3 this week. And then with our Using Technology That Works with Classroom, using technology with classroom instruction that works, we have discussed chapter 3 in your synthesis, and then also this week we'll be examining, actually next week we'll be looking at chapter 1, the technology portion of classroom instruction that works. So you might want to go ahead and start thinking about what you want to do to put up on there. And if you have any questions, please post them to the discussion board, and I hope that you have a great week. I look forward to having Glenn in our class. He is a current middle level teacher, and so you'll be able to learn a great deal from him because he's in the trenches right now. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week.